What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's actually early out. I'm a little probably look a little tired and camera's dirty, but anyways, we're back today with a little something. Bought a new car, and not a new car, but a new car to me. And I'd owned one years ago, and I really missed it and wanted another one. And a buddy of mine had one, and I always told him, like, I'm gonna buy that car from you one of these days. And he's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. And the time came where all my ducks were in a row and I could pull the trigger and get this thing bought. And I don't think he expected me to buy it, but I did. And I called him one day. I said, hey, I got some money for you. He's like, well, I guess I better clean the car out then. So he did. But anyways, it's a little dirty, but I'm going to show you what we got. Car's already got some mods done to it, but I'm going to go over to show you what it's got and tell you a little bit about what we're planning on doing to it for now. You know me, I can't leave anything alone. But anyways, here it is. It's a 2000, S2000. Bought it from my buddy Josh at Finishing Lines. The car's obviously got coilovers on it. He put the Inky RPF 1s on it. It's got the carbon hardtop. The car actually, I got the car a little over a week ago, and I went ahead and swapped out the black seats because the car originally had red interior, and he had changed out the red carpet and stuff, and then never got around to the seats. So I found some seats from a local guy and swapped them out. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this hood. Oh, nope, nope, couldn't reach it. Now the alarm's sitting here flashing at me. Oh, get the key out. The car does have some bumps and bruises. The paint's not perfect on it. It's got a couple little chips in the clear where I assume somebody had painted it before or cleared that fender and it didn't stick. Josh did put newer headlights on it and the AP2 front bumper, which look really good. I have an AP2 rear bumper for it because the exhaust that's on this actually burnt a hole in the bumper. But he bought a new AP2 bumper, just never painted it, put it on. Put new tail lights and stuff in it. I honestly have no idea what exhaust is on this thing. I don't know what that is. It's nice, whatever it is. I don't know what these are. I don't know why there's bolts hanging out the bottom of that. That's weird. Guess we'll figure that out at some point. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice exhaust system. But ride's really good. He did have our buddy Josh Stevens do a fender roll on it some time ago whenever he put these wheel and tire package on it. This is actually a square wheel and tire package. It's just got a different size tire on the front than it does on the rear. I already put me a sticker on there. Sorry it doesn't match. But yeah, let's show you what's under the hood. And it's nothing fancy, but this is probably one of the cleanest 100 and some thousand mile S2000 engine bays. The engine bay is super clean. Josh was very picky about keeping it clean, and as will I. But I would love to get a valve cover to match the wheels because I don't know, I guess it doesn't look horrible, but I would love to have a valve cover painted to match the wheels. And I don't know what that dang color is, but yeah, it's a super nice car. I've got some plans for it. I already ordered some parts, and we'll do a quick little test drive. Yeah, we'll do a quick little test drive in it, maybe. I mean, everybody knows what S2000 is like. Now we won't do that. I got a couple parts that showed up for it. I ordered a front lip and a rear spoiler for the S2000 from a company called Magic Drift, and I've seen some of their stuff online, but my old S2000 actually had the backyard special like carbon fiber spoiler on it, which would look really good on this car with the carbon hardtop, but I'm too cheap and I'm not going to buy a $500 carbon spoiler. So I bought just the ABS plastic version of it that I'll paint it to match the car. I plan on putting like little side splitters on it, but I don't know when I'll do that. And then I've got the front lip for it as well. But we'll get in here, we'll open these boxes up and see what these things look like. So this one, I kind of already ripped the box open. The box is a little beat up, but we got some stuff here. Oh, just a little install information there. That's nothing. Oh snap! That's pretty cool. It's like hard plastic. Huh. And it's dishwasher safe. Top rack only. Guess we'll throw those in the dishwasher. Needed one of these because I got an old school Gretty one on the car. I can go. One thing I already see is this comes with double-sided tape. And this is our wing. It's a hard ABS plastic. Overall, the finish isn't horrible. Definitely gonna have to do some trimming and some smoothing on the edges. It's not gonna be something that you're gonna be ready to install. You know, you won't be able to just slap some paint on it and send it. One thing I like about this one is it comes down on the trunk lid and around the stock emblem. But overall, like a really thick, you know, sturdy, flexible piece. Shouldn't have to worry about, you know, cracking or breaking or anything like that. But I like that. I like that a lot. But basically, that's just a ABS plastic backyard special style trunk spoiler with some goodies. Huge thanks to the guys at Magic Drift. Kind of a long story short, I ended up buying one of these lips prior to this coming in the mail, and I screwed up, didn't install it right, and it came off the car. So I emailed them just to see if they had another one in stock, and they actually told me, you know, they'd send me another one even though I messed up, which was really, really awesome. So in the process, since they were willing to do that, I went ahead and bought the trunk spoiler, you know, just because support those that support you. But huge thanks to the guys at Magic Drift. Oh, that was entirely too easy. Same thing. Come with all the hardware to install them. Both these you have to put on with double-sided tape, but obviously the front lip you're going to want to put on with some screws on the bottom, and it comes with the screws. But overall, I really like this style lip. This thing is really nice. The edges on this are all nice and smooth and rounded. I don't even imagine I'll paint this. I'll probably just install it as it is. But anyways, that's a really nice piece too. Let's back the S2000 out and see if we can at least put this front lip on. I won't put that on, the rear spoiler on yet, since we got to paint it. But we'll throw this front lip on, see what it looks like. Alright, so now I've come to realize while editing this video that all my audio for the last half of this video has gone out the window, and so now I'm going to have to do a little voiceover for you guys, just to kind of fill in the gap here, because I keep talking to the camera and you can't hear what I'm saying. But anyways, here I'm trying to get all the hardware and the screws and all this stuff out of the box, and make sure I didn't forget anything, and find the instructions. And then I find out that inside this box also was another set of license plate brackets or license plate deals and another cup, which was awesome. So huge shout out to the guys at Magic Drift. I really appreciate them trying to help me out, because I did this wrong the first time, and we're going to do this again. Try and get this installed right. So we're going to get the car jacked up, and well, I'm going to attempt to get the car jacked up. I'm kind of tight on space here in the shop, and it was kind of hot out. I didn't really want to run it outside, do it in the driveway, and the shop was full of everything else, and it just made for a pain to get all these cars moved out. So here I'm realizing I'm a little tight up against the wall here, and I got to do some moving around to get the car up in the air a little bit, because the jack's a little too tall to get underneath the wheel on the car since it sits so low. So we're going to get this moved around, get it up in the air, and start getting this prepped to install this lip. Alright, so now I'm trying to kind of just roughly set this up here, kind of get an idea where the edge of the lip's going to sit versus the edge of the front bumper, and inside the front edge where the wheel arch is on the bumper itself. And basically just try and find true center of this lip. And there's probably a better way of doing it. You know, I could have got some tape out and kind of mark some spots, but me, I always get in a hurry and I get impatient, and I just wanted to get the lip on and really see what this thing was going to look like, just because I felt like it was going to look really cool. But anyways, I'm just trying to get an idea, like I said, where the bumper is going to sit, where the lip's going to sit on the bumper, and then from there I'll probably put one screw in it, and then from there just work my way from the inside out. Alright, so I'm going to reposition this camera to get a better. Basically what I'm saying here is that I figured out kind of where the lip's going to sit, and I got some wax and grease remover, just some cheap Duplicolor stuff that I got from O'Reilly's, and some blue rags, and we're going to get the inside of the lip all wiped down, and the bumper itself, you know, the inside edge where the double-sided tape's going to stick. I'm going to have to get it all wiped down, and at some point I realized, oh, I should probably sand this too. So I clean it and then end up sanding it, getting it prepped, and then putting the double-sided tape on it and getting it to a point where, I don't know why I just smelled that rag, maybe to make sure it was wax and grease remover, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so I'm going to wipe down this lip on the inside edge, clean all the just like dust and stuff from, you know, transport and all this stuff, to realize that it's probably a little too shiny to put the double-sided tape on. So I'm going to go through and grab some sandpaper and sand this down to give it a little bit, you know, better surface to stick to. But at this point I've shut the camera off, started back over. I've got one screw in this thing, I've got the double-sided tape on it, and I've kind of got it stuck up on one side of the bumper here, and realizing that I've got it pretty center. The tape stuck to the bumper and didn't stick to the lip very well on that one spot, so I'm going to get this thing stuck to the bumper pretty fast, just so the double-sided tape has, you know, good adhesion and all this stuff. So I'm going to crawl underneath here and try and shove this up in here, shove some screws in it, and we'll see what this looks like. Alright, and now I've realized that since I didn't pull all this back red tape, you know, deal off, that now it's going to be a real pain to pull this off while half the bumper's stuck, or half the lip is stuck to the bumper. So I've got to get this pulled off, and then I can get this part of the lip fastened to the bumper itself. And I'm going to sit here and mess with this little red sticky back stuff and try and not put my fingers all over the double-sided tape. Voila, just like that. So now I'm going to shove this up here, try and get this stuck to the bumper so then I can put screws on the bottom side, to only realize that I've got it off center and it's about 1/8 of an inch the wrong direction. So I'm going to show you here in a second how off this really is. So be better. Try and, plan your lip install out a little better than I did. Like I said, make sure to try and find true center to the bumper, true center to the lip, and set yourself up a little better to install the lip 100% properly. This thing would have been perfect fitting, but like I said, I'm impatient and I install everything wrong apparently. But anyway, yep. And here I'm showing you, I'm just a little off from the edge of the bumper. The bumper hangs out a little bit further than the edge of the lip, and that is because I didn't center this up, like I said, and it will hang out a little bit over the edge on the other side. So like I said, I planned this out a little bit better, it took a little bit more time, and wasn't trying to do like a 10-minute front lip install in a hurry. This would have fit perfect. All the edges would have lined up. It would have been perfect, but I'm as low as this car gets, it's going to get beat on, and it wasn't a big enough difference that I was worried about it, so I just decided to leave it. And I'm going to go ahead and finish putting all the screws in the bottom of it to hold it tight up against the bumper. And like I said, we're going to roll this out, so let's check it out. And so we got the car outside, and the front lip looks great. Like I said, the fitment on it and stuff is really good, especially with me installing it just a little wrong, but I'm super impressed with it. I like the way it looks. It's, like I said, unlike any lip I've seen anybody else have or offer for the AP2 style bumper, which I really like. I don't know what I'm putting the camera at over here. Probably talking about how much of a pain it's going to be to get out of my driveway with as low as this car sits. But anyways, like I said, the install was really good. I have since then attempted to test fit the rear spoiler on the car, and it actually doesn't cover up the factory bolt holes on the deck lid for the OE style spoiler, so I won't be able to use that lip or that wing on this car. I'm gonna have to find another option and or just leave the OEM rear spoiler on it and just live with it. It just is what it is. But it doesn't look bad. It's just not as aggressive looking as I want. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Sorry about the voiceover stuff. But anyways, keep following along. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. And big shout out to the guys at Magic Drift. Here's their Facebook, their website. And just give them a shout out. Check them out for all your lips and spoiler needs. And we'll see you guys on the next one.